Next up, we have Kodiak Copper Corp. It trades on the OTCQB under the symbol KDKCF and TSXV under KDK and on the FSE under the symbol 5DD1. Happy to welcome back CEO Claudia Tornquist. Nice to see you again, Claudia.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, since your last update on July 12th, you came out with the first drill results from your 2023 exploration program, including some new discoveries at the West Zone. So congratulations, and tell our audience more about these results.
As you said, these are the first results from our 2023 exploration program. We have a fully funded 25,000 up to 25,000 meters program ongoing. And we're very pleased with these initial results. We were looking for mineralization below shallow historic drilling at the West Zone, and we found what we were looking for. We had nice long intercepts, mineralized intercepts of over 500 meters with significant high-grade zones. And we found a new, or tagged a new high-grade structurally controlled zone to the east of the West Zone, which is a new development. And also at depth, we intercepted from below 650 meters a zone of mineralized brecciation. That's for the first time that we intersected breccias with mineralized clasts in there, and that's a very exciting development.
So talk a little bit more about that new breccia zone and its significance.
Well, typically breccias in these alkalic porphyry systems, they are an expression of a high temperature, high energy mineralizing event, and they point to the potential of higher grade zones further at depth, essentially the source of these breccia intrusions. And so that's very exciting. And that's, of course, what we will now test for in our further drilling at the West Zone.
And maybe remind the audience why you think the MPD project is so prospective and your 2023 exploration plans.
Well, we have multiple targets at MPD. We've only really, until now, scratched the surface and tested, well, including the West Zone now, 4 of our, in total, 18 targets. We have on our list for this year another 3 or 4, so a total of 4 to 5 targets that we will drill this year, and more to come next year. So lots of potential for more discoveries. And really this year is all about demonstrating the size potential of MPD.
And can you talk about what other targets you will be drilling in 2023?
We have West, of course, where we started. Then the second target that we are drilling is in the northern part of our property and called Man. We announced a couple of weeks back that we started drilling there. And we have, in addition, on the priority list, the targets South and 1516 in the southern part of our property. And we will also planning to test the Bayer zone, where we discovered a high-grade precious metals zone last year and want to do some further work there. So lots more to come this year. We have still lots of drilling to do and lots of results, of course, to come for our investors.
And Kodiak is focused on copper, which is considered one of the most critical metals to our economy, with a looming deficit predicted. So give us a bit of background on the supply demand of copper.
Well, the demand for copper is very much driven by the green revolution and the energy transition, like many other battery metals. What's really quite striking in the copper space is the supply side. If you look at the discoveries over the last decade or so, there simply weren't any large discoveries, only a couple of smaller ones, and the pipeline of projects and future mines being developed is at an all-time low. And since it takes 10, 20 years on average to build a copper mine from discovery to production, we know already now that in the next 10 years, there will not be any big new mines coming on stream. And with very strong demand, it's very clear that more discoveries are needed. And that's really what Kodiak's business is about.
And what catalysts can investors expect over the next few months?
Well, catalysts in our case are drill results. We will get more drill results later in the summer. The next ones will be from the Man Zone, where we started drilling with our second rig a while back. Very exciting target with a big anomaly. And then we'll have more results throughout the autumn and then winter into next year from this year's large program. So plenty more opportunity for discovery and exciting drill results.
Wonderful. Joe has a quick question. When you say fully funded, does this get you to production?
Fully funded means fully funded exploration program, and we're still very much at exploration and discovery stage. So not thinking of production yet. Really, how we generate value for our shareholders is by making discoveries.
And a follow-up from Kim, how are you financially? Besides a fully funded drill program, do you need to go to the markets for money? And if so, what do you anticipate needing?
Well, as an exploration company, our business is raising money and spending it on exploration and making discoveries and generating returns that way. So we will go back to the market eventually. Markets, as I'm sure you're aware, are very weak at this time and have been for many months, since almost a year. So we're fortunate to be fully funded and in a position to execute a large drill program. Many of our peers are in cash preservation mode and not exploring. So being able in a downturn to work through the downturn, keep up the good work and generate results and be ready with good results as and when the market turns, I think we're in a very fortunate position, in a very good position. And so, yeah, looking forward to coming back to the market with our results from our work.
Wonderful. Well, please come back on the conference with some more updates in the future. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, it's been a great day. Just a moment, you'll be redirected to the registration page for our next conference. So reserve your spot early. And on behalf of all of us at the Emerging Growth Conference team, we want to thank all of our presenters and attendees for helping make this such a great success. Remember, a complete replay of this conference will be available on the Emerging Growth Conference YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Emerging Growth Conference. And also follow us on Twitter @EmergingGrowthC. We always post new information to Twitter first. I'm Anna Berry, and on behalf of all of us who made this event possible today, we wish you a very happy, healthy, and successful rest of your week, and we'll see you again soon.